Hello and a very warm welcome. Max on pole for the Canadian Grand Prix. We've still got 31 seconds to go, but the order won't change as the rain has increased. That was a very exciting qualifying, but a bit of a dull ending. It had a bit of everything. Nico Hulkenberg, the tall German P2. Wow. Once again, he's fantastic in qualifying. Needs to work on the races. We jump into Q1, a red flag, Guan Yu Zhou, problem straight away, and he ended up qualifying last. 1 foot 1 blocks Charles Leclerc, should be a penalty. We saw many people blocking each other. That last corner is ridiculous. Drivers slowing down when drivers are coming flat out. Very dangerous. Gasly gets knocked out and he's blocked by Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is a disgrace today. I don't know what he's doing. It's so dangerous to slow down. Just stopped in the last corner. And he didn't do it once, he did it twice. 1 foot 1, Sainz and Lewis should all get penalties for impeding. 1 foot 1 impeded Leclerc. Sainz impeded Gasly and Albon. And Lewis impeded Lance Stroll. We jump into Q2, Stroll spins, very lucky not to hit the wall. Sainz once again dawdling in the last corner, blocks Albon. And yeah, Albon was so impressive in Q2, was the first to gamble on dries. And Perez once again knocked out the third round, like 3 races in a row, he's stunk the joint out in qualifying. And basically, he is lubing that seat up for Daniel Ricciardo. When do you call it that he's going to be sacked? And the Ferrari Clown Show once again participates in the Canadian rain. I mean, Sainz blocking it. Smooth operator, more like smooth blocker. And then Charles asks for dries and Ferrari, we should set a lap on Inter. No, I want dries. No, Charles, please go round on Inters. And he's out. He's got to leave that team. Albon was superb. We jump into Q3 and the rain increased. Oscar Piastri binned it. Red flag. And not much lap times in Q3. Star of the session, Nico Hulkenberg. P1, Max. No surprises there. P2, Nico Hulkenberg. Fantastic. Once again, batters Magnussen in qualifying. Hulkenberg's weakness is the races, but he's fantastic in qualifying. P3, Fernando Alonso. He was on for a good lap, but then the red flag came out for Piastri. 4th, Lewis Hamilton. Beats the male model, but will he receive a penalty for blocking Stroll? Clear as day. 5th, George. Quite disappointing, to be honest. 6th, Esteban Ocon. Again, solid, consistent. 7th, Lando Norris. Now, that is a disappointment. Not by Lando Norris, but McLaren had more pace than 7th. Piastri crashing the car actually hampered his own teammate. 8th, Carlos Sainz, a disgrace. Blocks everyone. Oh, I know, I'll just sit in the last corner, scratch my ass like a scooter bellend. Smooth operator, more like smooth dickhead. Shocking. 9th, Piastri. Rookie mistake by Oscar. Not good, but positive he made Q3, but that's a rookie mistake. 10th, Alex Albon. Now, Albon deserves a shout out. He has been very good this season. That Q2 performance, huge bravery, nothing to lose. P1. Qualifies 10th. Outperforming the American Dosser. Superb. 11th, Charles Leclerc. Asked for dries. Ferrari tell him to go round on Inters. Leclerc scratching his ass out in Q2. Leave the team, Charles. Leave the team. 12th, Sergio Perez. He will be probably getting his P45 in the post. Shocking. 3 rounds, knocked out every time. Max is on pole by a country mile. Perez is 12th in the fastest car. 13th, Lance Stroll. Didn't look comfortable from the get-go. 14th, Magnussen. Rinsed. 15th, Bottas beats Guan Yu Zhou. 16th, 1-1, will probably get a penalty for blocking Leclerc. 17th, Gasly, absolutely furious, and he had a right to be furious, as Sainz, dawdling in the last corner, shock him. 18th, De Vries. 19th, Sargents. 20th and last, Guan Yu Zhou with problems. The race will be exciting tomorrow. I expect a Max walkover fest, and then the third row's exciting, Alonso, Hamilton, but there'll be penalties galore, so the grid will be totally mixed up. Sainz will definitely get a penalty, there's no question about that, so he'll be starting 13th. Charles Leclerc will actually go up a place. Yeah, join me for race reaction tomorrow. I'm back home now after a trip to the Lake District. Yeah, I had to come home a day early. If you've not watched that other video about the chavs causing me chaos, be sure to check it out. Max on pole for the Canadian Grand Prix. Adios.